What's good, everybody? It's me, Stormy Renshaw, on this joint. And today I'm about to be sitting there, like, talking about things that be fucking with me. So, let's get started with this joint. Alright, where should I start with this? One of the first things that does piss me off, like, fucking crazy. It's like when just people be asking me too many personal questions. For real, like a lot more than they need to be asking me, for real. Be like, oh, what's your social security? What's your dick size? Like, how much money you make? Like, dumb ass shit like that. Nigga, I don't even know you like that. Why you all up in my shit? For real, man, fuck your shit and fuck everything you about. Nah, seriously though, like, I don't like that shit. And I'm not sitting here raging. It's just one of those things where it's like, what the fuck? Like, it make me go like that. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? But like, internally though, what another thing that does, like, kind of, it fucks with me is like when people say I run my mouth too much or I need to stop talking. I don't need to do shit. I don't need to do any type of shit. I can understand if I'm like talking around you or something or at you and you talking too much, you offending me or some shit. But these are like instances where niggas will come into my conversation that's unrelated to them, or I'm not even engaging with them and they be taking offense to what I'm saying. This ain't your conversation. Move the fuck on. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Shit. I'm like, damn, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about doesn't give a fuck about you. Mind your own business or just fucking leave. Shit. What's another thing that also pisses me off too with it? Like, just fucks with me to the core. Like for real. Like, like when people be telling me what I should do. Like, that's another one. Like, telling me things I should be doing. Like say, I don't know, just a hypothetical. Like, if I had to go, someone was like, oh, you should do this. Like, you should be giving this much to charity or fucking, don't make me seem like some type of cynic or something. Like, but like, when I got other things to take care of, they'd be like, you should be giving this or doing this or more of that. Like, such and such in every way. Like, you need more Jesus. And like, fuck, man. And it's like, things like that. It's like, I don't need to do anything. Fuck shit. I don't need to do any of that. I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it. Why the fuck do you even give a fuck? Like, that's, fuck. That just makes me so fucking angry. I'm like, I don't need to do anything you tell me to fucking do. I can get if you're like working or some shit and all that other shit, like just shit that's like you kind of signed yourself up for. But when it's like just criticism on how you be living your life, if it's not self-destructive, why do you give a fuck? Like, why do you give a fuck? Like, shit. What else? When people start shit, that's also another thing. Like, when you sitting there minding your own business and you doing whatever, it's like the equivalent of how like parents will be like, you in a fight with them or something, or you talking something, and they be like, what'd you say? And it's like, sometimes you do be saying some shit when you guilty, but then sometimes you don't really be saying shit. They just be trying to start shit like, what the fuck you say? I was like, I didn't say anything. They be like, oh, but that is more extreme when you start running people that aren't fucking related to you. They'll just say some backhanded, passive-aggressive shit, the shit you didn't even open your mouth to. Like, you won't even be saying shit, and niggas will be like, what the fuck you say? I'm like, I didn't say anything. What the fuck are you talking about? And now you making me want to start some shit because you said some shit. Like, what the fuck is your problem, my nigga? What is you about? What is you not about? Man, fuck your life. Shit. What else? I'm getting too heated. Monster Strike orbs. Low-key, I'm cool with people that buy that shit. It's whatever. That's how mobile games work. Why are they so fucking expensive, dog? For like 175 orbs, you can get what, like you have to pay $100 for that shit. That don't make no ass sense. It takes 50 to roll. What is that, like fucking, almost like 4 rolls and some shit for potential goodness? And this ain't like potential, like you can just get a good roll and be getting like fucking 6 fucking 5 stars. Like, nah. Out of every roll, you'll probably get 1 to 2 if you're lucky per each roll. And half the time, it's ass. Even some 5 stars aren't even good. I'm lucky enough the last time I rolled, I got Lucy. She one of the best ones. But some niggas I've seen roll like thousands of times and don't get anything. That's bullshit. I feel like at least 175 should be around like 50 to 60. Like an average like game price for that shit. That's a reasonable joint. Or like maybe 70. But like 100? Fuck that. Nah, fuck that shit. It needs to be fucking reasonable. Get that shit out of my face. I ain't never buying orbs. Fuck that. What's also another thing that be like fucking with me? Lucky niggas. Like niggas that's kind of like, shit just kind of happens to them and it's just convenient how easily that shit just happens to them. Like, they don't even have to do any to no effort for some good shit to happen. Like, they'll just be like randomly taking a shit on the sidewalk, and then like $200 will just fall in their lap, and then be having some bad Cambodian bitch be like, I suck your dick and be your wife forever, and I'm looking hella fine. Like, just fuck that. That's a bit of an extreme, but just more like shit just is really convenient. Like, things to just kind of RNG and all that shit, just continuously lucky. I feel like if you're lucky at a certain point, your lifespan needs to just start dwindling. Like, you get so lucky with like the lottery or some shit, you need to like cut that shit like some Shinigami eyes type of status. Like, you need to be losing like a fraction of your life, or like a good quarter of that shit, like something and shit. What else fucks with me? What people that be using their opinion as fact. Like, say I'm like talking about like an anime or something that I like or something, I'm like, I really like this story or something, or I just feel like the premise was pretty good, it's like it was done before but I like it, like blah 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 anime type of shit. And then it's like they'll sit there and come at me and be like, my opinion, that shit's utter trash, no one should watch that shit. No one fucking talking to you. Who the fuck gives a fuck about your opinion? I sure as hell don't. I'm talking about my own personal opinions. Don't be coming at me like your opinions is fact and just unvalidate my fucking opinions. Shit, just like niggas in arguments, they be like, you hurt my feelings, you stole from me, nigga. Who to give? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? It don't make no ass sense. No ass fucking sense. Shit, that should make me mad as fuck. It's like, but still, just like things like that, well, they'll sit there and try to explain their behavior where it's negative as fuck in a rational way through fucking emotions. Like, their opinion or their perspective or just their emotions to it. Be like, you made me fucking sad, so that's why I fucking stabbed you in your leg. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Or I stole some shit. This some dumbass shit. Fuck, no. Fuck that. Get out my face. Now, what else be fucking with me? People that be wanting shit. Like, it's just that want shit from you, or they be asking you to do a whole bunch of shit, like 50 million fucking things, like for no ass reason. Like, and it's like, I can understand if like you did something with them and they like it's one favor, but like they asking you a load of fuck ton of shit to do, and it's like they never done shit for you. Be like, give me some money, bro. Like, I'm kind of short as fuck. Let me hold $1. I'm like, nigga, no. And terms like that, every time niggas be asking me to hold $1, it'd be like 20 to like 40. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Get stabbed in your jugular. Cut your ball sacks off. It's like, fuck you. What else is another thing? That's when niggas be assuming shit. Like, that shit fucks with me. When they assume shit of who you are or what you about off of no prior knowledge. Like, niggas will just meet you and they will be like, you sound like a fucking serial killer. It's like, who the fuck is you? What do you think I am? And it's like, it's not even like, I can get if you kind of implied that or you said some shit to make them throw off, but then there's some niggas that just randomly hear from other niggas how you are, and it's not even accurate. Like, they've never talked to you or met you, and they'll just make grand assumptions and just sit there and just assume negative shit, and it's never positive shit. Like, this nigga raises puppies and feeds the orphans. Nah, it's always some weird ass shit that's fucking mean. It's some backhanded type of bullshit. I'm like, get the fuck out my face with that. No one like you, no one know you. Get the fuck out. I don't care for you. Fucking Infinite took you in your ass. Get out my face. It's like, shit. What else? Like, what? The last thing that kind of what really fucks with me is niggas that use the phrase common sense. I can get, let me like explain to you where I'm coming at. Like, I get the regular common sense thing, like, is don't stick your dick in an electric socket or fucking put a toaster in a bathtub, like stupid shit like that. But common sense where it's like, it's opinionative when it comes to that. Like, niggas be like, oh, it's common sense to like do your taxes, and you be like fucking 12. It's like, no, it fucking isn't. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who gonna teach a 12-year-old fucking taxes? That's the, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? It's like, or like fucking what's another thing? Like, when like I've met some dudes where they'll be like going to this chick or some shit, and they be like, how you not know how to change a fucking tire? And it's like, well, nigga, this chick has never clearly changed a tire in her fucking life. That's probably knowledge that she needed to learn how to do that, but she never been in a situation to need to change a fucking tire. How the fuck is that common sense? It's a good skill, but it's not fucking common sense. It's like shit like that, where it's like niggas will say some shit that's like, oh, it's like, you don't know how to cook? It's like, oh fuck, it's common sense to know how to cook. You need to learn how to make this risotto. It's like, Who the fuck? I know how to make fucking bacon and eggs. What the fuck type of what? No, get the fuck out of my face. It's like shit. It's like all that dumbass shit where it's like over proportionate size of common sense on fucking that doesn't make sense. Just shit. I'm not making sense, but it's angry. God, shit, man. Things like that. Well, I'm kind of fucking done. This was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, but still, fuck it. That's about it. That's my kind of yelling for the day. So it's been your man, Stormy Wrench Show, and I'm out here though.
Ass get the jiggling, motherfucking wiggling.